this video, so let me go on.
How many of you out here are looking to learn something valuable in their life today?
Every day, everybody.
Okay, thank you. How many of you are here specifically because you like the topic of money? I can see some hands going up, some hands just rising. So, thank you all for being present here, and it is my privilege to be a part of this wonderful gathering today. And first I would like to thank you for taking your time off on a busy Tuesday, and also like you could have chosen to be at any other place. You could have chosen to be at home enjoying the IPL, or maybe going for a drive
No, sure.
on the beach.
We have to meet today.
Okay.
You option also, you could not have been there.
That was a good. So okay, but you have chosen to be part of here. So I would commit myself to give some valuable insights. Some of them, most of you would have been knowing it or already come across these concepts. But I thought I will just collate it in such a way that it will be like an entertaining as well as an educative evening for you. So how do you want it? You want it more of a theoretical one, or you would like to have an experiential practical one?
Practical.
Yeah, everyone loves to have a lot of
Whatever it is, double the money.
Okay. Good. So, okay. So let me go in the approach of what you all liked. I would like to present it in a more of a practical way. So
Just one request, sir, it could just be in the frame.
okay, sure. Okay, so how many of you right here, you would like to attract some money in your life? You can raise your hands. Okay.
Money is entering.
Welcome. Okay, my question was like, how many of you right here in this room would like to attract some money in your life now? Okay, so let me go into that reality. I have a 100 rupee note with me right now, and I'm willing to give this to someone in the audience, provided they come here to the stage and answer one question. 100 rupees.
Question or not 100 rupees? Because someone is sitting here.
going to get 100 rupees?
I don't
Okay.
know. Doesn't matter.
If he gives the wrong answer, don't give him the money.
You have to give back.
Okay.
He has to give.
Yeah.
You have to give 200.
Hey, don't.
The rules of the game are actually quite changing day by day. So I'll ask you a question, and in case you don't give me the right answer, can you give me 100 for that?
No, I will do that.
Okay, so
Why
I was
not?
willing to take up the challenge.
See, I have come here now, I cannot I cannot go back.
He's keeping
My 100 is
it
also
ready.
ready. Good.
Okay,
Can you make it 500?
We will get changing.
no, I will
Don't
keep
be
it as 100.
over-enthusiastic.
Okay, okay. Your good name, sir?
I'm Ranjit Joseph.
Thank you. The money is yours. That was the question, and you gave the right
Thank
answer.
you. So here it is for the sunshine fund. Thank you.
Oh, that's nice.
Just proceed.
Outside 100 ரூபா கொடுங்க சார்.
Everything. யார் கொடுக்கணும்?
Okay. So what happened here is what happens in our real life too. Money, attracting money is as simple as this transaction. There is no struggle. Only thing is like the person here took a very important step which the others were having in thinking in their mind. What was it?
What question he will ask?
So he
Thing
gave out
was
another
like
money.
taking action.
Yeah, he took the action and gave out his
Right?
First thing is like,
He was quick on the draw.
the first thing is like
initiated something.
taking action. Taking action is one of the biggest things in the money world. Because a lot of times what happens is like we come across so many opportunities, we come across so many money making ideas, but most of that it is there in the mind. But unless we take action, one of the biggest things in the money world is start taking action. The moment you stake, you get a thought, and the thought keeps vibrating. The same thought goes to at least several other people in the world with the same frequency. So you start taking actions, you start moving ahead in the money world. So people who take action get results in the money world. So I wanted you to just pause maybe for 30 seconds. Just look back at your money life and just commit to one new action which you will take by end of today, or something which you would like, you've been thinking for quite some time and you would like to take some action on it. If anyone wants to share, just raise your hands and you can just keep sharing. Yes, sir.
Next time you call, we'll come.
That was a good one. So that was a concept of learning from other people's success. So that is one of the great ways to keep improving in the money world. So there are three things to learn. It's like you learn from your own trial and error, or that is quite expensive. Another one is like you can learn from other people's success. You can also learn from other people's failures. So the other two are less expensive. So taking action, I would say, I would put it like at first. If you want to be very successful in money world, start taking action, because action is one which gives you the results. So let me come to the second most important thing in the money world, or second habit or quality which really helps us to move ahead in this money world. This is a concept which is beautifully explained in one of the scriptures. The scripture is Mahabharata, and there is one particular scene which explains the whole concept. This is where Dronacharya has a test being conducted, and he has his disciples lined up. He has the Kauravas on one side, Pandavas on the other side, and he just wants to have one simple test, and the test is very simple. The test is something like this. There's a tree and there's a bird sitting on the tree, and the disciple, he asks each one of his disciples, what do you see? So each one by one people come, his disciples come, and they say that, okay, I see the branch. The next person comes, he says like, I see the bird. Finally he comes to his favorite student. His favorite student is none other than Arjuna. And once he asks Arjuna, Arjuna replies, I see the eye of the bird. And with that reply, the power of that reply, Dronacharya knows that he has passed the test even before attempting it. That is the power of focus. Focus is something which we need to have in the money world. Because what happens today is like, there are too many things happening in our life that if you look at real focus in our job or the real time where we are productive, it is very, very less. So I'd like to demonstrate through a small experiential activity here. So may I have your permission to participate in this? Sure. Okay. So the activity is very simple. You all carry your wallets with you? Yeah. Purse, wallets, okay. So I hope it is filled with lots of cash, because the next activity is going to be very exciting. I wanted you to take have a look at your currency notes. Look at the last 3 digits. If you find any serial number which is consecutive, like 1112223333, I will give you a prize right now.
677.
Consecutive, 3 consecutive digits.
You mean 3 of the same?
Yes, 3 consecutive digits. 111, 222, 333, 444.
888.
Yes, come in, sir.
Wow.
Anyone else?
I think
There are
it's a-
some more prizes
I
left.
think it's a fixed match.
Okay, welcome. Yes, 888. Anyone else?
That's a duplicate. He's got in stock. Those two, he's got all stocks, sir. He's got only one today.
I have one last two.
7.
Huh? Triple soda.
Comments.
I think.
Okay, 777. So
Hey,
comments
that's
are-
enough money, man.
Go, stand.
Express money தனியா அங்க இருக்கு.
That's not money, you are a treasure. All money you are carrying inside is
Go,
Okay.
go, go.
So you-
cannot be so. The last digit has to be different. Otherwise, it is a fake.
So come in. So I would like to give one of our books. It's called Ancient Indian Secrets of Money. So congratulations for doing it.
Thank you.
And yourself.
Look at Shiva.
So just
Room பேர் சொல்லி இன்னொரு
let's give both of them a good round of applause. Okay, so
Give applause to Reserve Bank of India.
okay, let's come back to the exercise. We did an exercise. There was some results. Now looking back at what happened in the last 2-3 minutes, where was your focus?
Correct numbers.
What the numbers?
Finding the number.
Your entire focus was
Looking at the value.
only at the numbers. You forgot what happened in your office, what's going to be for dinner, what is going to be at home. Your entire focus was only on the currency. For 2 minutes, you are able to have your 100% attention on that particular serial number. But what happens is like, when we get back to our normal life, we get distracted. We are not being present to the situation. So one of the key things, if you want to be a powerful leader, if you want to be a decision maker, if you want to be very successful in the money world, is to have your 100% focus on what you do right. So focus is something which you need to have in the money world. So people who have a lot of focus, they tend to attract a lot of money. So this is one of the things which I wanted to show by this exercise. So moving on to the next important criteria. This is something called a very, very important rule in the money world. Is like, if you look at successful businesses, they all follow this. It is like the power of measurement. It is said like, unless you learn how to measure something, you cannot control or manage it. So if you want to have more, say like control over your money, you should start looking at how you can measure it. So I remember like my grandfather, when he was working, he used to have a small diary. Every time he gets his salary, the first day of the month, he used to write down all his expenses. He used to do something called as budgeting. But what has happened is like, over a period of time, we have completely forgotten the concept of budgeting. Nowadays what is happening is like, we are so much used to gadgets, we have completely even forgot the art of writing down our expenses. So this is something which we all need to do, is something like, start looking at monitoring or managing your expenses. So I'll just give you one more particular, say a quiz. How many of you right here, you know the exact amount of physical cash you are carrying right now? You can raise your hands. 2 people? So 3 people, okay. So you are sure how much you carry?
Plus or minus how much?
Exact, is exact, 100%. So tell me sir.
1750.
Okay.
Sorry, 1740.
Okay. What you say?
1650.
Okay. You man.
11.5.
Okay. So all of you, I would request you to come here, because for being precise in the money world, you deserve a prize.
Wow.
But it has to be,
Wrong. Sorry.
that's right, it has to
But
be
still,
sort of,
I would encourage your, say like
Ma'am, I will
confidence.
count your money. Please take it out.
Asha, you are bluffing.
Asha, you want to do audit.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Asha will have Kumar's money, office money, mother's money.
Rotary money.
Okay.
All in separate rubber bands.
So one of the things is like, people who are having the measurement, they'll have more control when it comes to managing them. So we can start with at least making sure, like whenever we go out of our home, being sure like how much we are carrying. And this is something which is a habit, and habit takes a little bit of time to keep practicing. So I would say like start doing it now, make yourself a commitment like every rupee I spend, I keep to monitor it. And one of the best ways what you can do is like, you can write down in a diary, or you can use an Excel, something where you do it on a daily basis so that it gets part of your system. So measurement is something which I would strongly recommend. And if you look at, have you noticed Marwadi or Gujarati communities? And they have a system, like unless they are able to tally their books at the end of the day, they do not leave their office. So that is one of the success formula which they have adopted, and it has given them very good results. So start looking at systems, small systems which can take you ahead in the money. So we have looked at first action, it was on action, second one was on focus, third one was on measurement, and now the fourth one is what I'm going to say is something which if you just follow this one particular rule, I can guarantee you that money will never be an issue in your life. It is a proven rule, it has been there for almost like 6,000 years in the world. And there have been communities, there have been civilizations which have grown tremendously because of just following this rule. And people who break this rule, knowingly or unknowingly, they end up in a mess. So this rule is something called as paying yourself first. Or it is something like whenever you get your salary or your income, what they say is like, this is a rule in Babylon civilization, they say like take 10% of that income and keep it aside.
Right.
Take 10% and keep it aside for something where you create a corpus which you don't want to touch on.
Eventualities. Savings your first
This is like savings should be your first line of expense. So those who have been doing it, they can create a huge corpus of wealth over a period of time. And this is what happens is like, a lot of times what happens is like, in our normal habitual way, we tend to create like expenses. We have expenses coming in, like EMI coming in, credit card bills coming in. And finally, if you look at what is there at the end of the day, we have something which is very little that we might say there is not much of discipline. So if you want to change this, you need to look at reversing the whole system where you start with your savings as a first line of expenses. Minimum 10% you can commit to yourself. If it could be like 20%, that could be even better. Or if say husband and wife are both earning, maybe one of them can decide, okay, I'll save all my earnings as savings. Maybe the other partner can look at taking care of the expenses. So when you start looking at cultivating the habit of savings, the savings can give you a very huge financial freedom over a period of time. And one of the keys of savings is like, you look at using that savings money and make sure that corpus, whatever you have been saving, that starts to create wealth for you. Instead of you working for money, make sure that corpus which you create starts to create money for you, where money starts working. And this can be done in a couple of very interesting ways. Like one of the common ways which people know is like, you put that money in an FD, you get around 8-9%, which is reasonable enough. Even if someone does it right from the day they started to earn, just even with FDs, they can retire rich. Another way what you can do is like, you can look at options where you can move this money into other opportunities like asset classes like real estate or stock markets. I have been fascinated with stock markets from my childhood because I had one of my teachers who was an inspiration for me to get into the stock market. So when I was doing my 12th,
Harshad Mehta?
no, my teachers, my school teachers. So when I was doing my 12th standard, my teacher was also retiring. She was taking commerce. She was retiring at that point of time. So she was sharing a real life incident in her life. That incident was actually very, very profound. And what was the incident was like when she was getting married in the 70s, someone had gifted her some shares worth of few thousands worth of shares in Colgate company. And that time was like, it was like a paper certificate. And my teacher did not do anything. She just kept this paper certificate back in the bureau. And after 20-25 years, she was just looking at what was happening to the investment. And she finds the biggest shock in her life. Few thousand rupees worth of investments in this company, Colgate, has almost multiplied to a sum of 1.5 crores. And she says like, my last salary was just 15,000 rupees. And if you look at my total earnings in my 30-year career, it would have not even crossed 15 lakh of rupees. And this one particular investment, without me doing anything, has multiplied to 1.5 crores. So that was a statement she made, and she encouraged each one of us to start investing.
It was 25,000 rupees, the initial, the shares. They were
Yes.
worth 25,000, and over what period did
No,
they
not
make?
25,000, just a few thousand.
Just a few thousand.
Few thousand, she got it as a gift. It had multiplied to almost 1.5
And over what period?
It close to around 20 plus years.
Colgate, Infosys.
So,
Even today
Bonus.
it is priced only at 2,000 rupees. Or now after bonus, I think it's 100-1,200 rupees. 1,000 rupees.
it has
So if
given.
it is few thousand, you multiply 1,000 times, it cannot be 1.5 crore.
Bonus.
So, what happened was like,
Bonus. That God makes it.
Bonus. Wipro has multiplied because of bonus.
Infosys also.
so what happened was like, this particular incident, like she encouraged each one of us to start looking at investing early in our career. So, I was actually like looking at investing as one of, see, someone has to be your role model, or someone has to show you that path. Otherwise, we don't go in that, travel in that path. So, this was one of my inspirations to get into my equity markets. So I would say like we have looked at paying yourself first, looking at investing as one of the options. So moving on to the next important criteria, I would say like it is also our responsibility, like there are children. So one of the best ways you can look at teaching children about money is like children look at not by what you say but how you behave. So always when you are looking at seeing your children, and it is essential that you start teaching them about money at a quite early age. Probably at age around, if they are 5 or 6, because those are the years where a child is more impressionable. After the age of 7, 90% of their mind is very well developed. So it is very tough for them to learn something very new after the age of 7 or 8. So if they start this habit of learning about savings, of how to manage money at a very young age, it will help them to be very, very successful in life. So what you can do is like, you can just even give them a small piggy bank and ask them to do it, say like save 5 rupee or a 10 rupee on a daily basis. So that is a habit which you are able to create for your children. If they are slightly grown up children, you can ask them to open a bank account. You can physically take them to the bank, ask them to deposit their money, and maybe even take their pocket money from the bank. So the concept of seeing your money physically being there and growing it over a period of time, that registers there. And whenever you have this habit of doing it right from the childhood, that habit rarely breaks. So this is one of the most powerful techniques. If you want your children or people around you to start learning, start looking at demonstrating or behaving in that way around the world. So coming to one of the final things I would like to conclude is like, one of the biggest things which helps you to grow in the money world is something called as gratitude. Gratitude is something where you express thankfulness for what you have, what you don't have, and still you are thankful for whatever things are going to come in your life. So just for a moment, I would like you to close your eyes for 30 seconds and thank whoever has helped you in your life to reach at this particular stage. You might have thanked them before, but still expressing gratitude towards them will help you to go ahead in the money. So maybe let's close our eyes for 30 seconds and maybe express our thankfulness to them. Slowly open your eyes. Who would like to share? Like anyone would they have thanked? Yes, sir.
My staff.
Okay. Good. So, what was the reason? Like you
I probably can say that they've been with me for more than 20 years now.
okay. Good. So I'd like to give you a small gift.
Okay.
So
Not same book.
this is a different gift. So these are a set of affirmation cards. So you can these are about 7 affirmations which have quite significance about money. So you can just stick it around your office so that your staff will get more. Yes. So with this, I would like to conclude my talk. I would say like any questions or anything, maybe we can have a discussion. So thank you all for that opportunity. I hope you all enjoyed this mini session on insights about money and wealth creation. I made this topic as simple as possible so that anyone, any age group, they'll be here, they'll have some value at the end of the day. So thank you all and look forward to your interaction.
Just a quick